This video chart presentation of SMF Energy Corp, brought to you by allpenny SMF is a NASDAQ capital market listed stock trading our ticker FUEL. Doing some classic bottom fishing here. You can see the stock is clearly into oversold territory. Right around that $1 price point, that's often referred to as a $1 boogie. Stocks tend to bounce off of that level. It's a psychological support area. Even though the stock closed slightly down on Thursday, it's still going on the watch list because it's bouncing right off of that $1 point. And this one-day candle is a doji candle. It shows a lot of indecision. So we're not going to get a ton from these indicators because the price just dove off recently. But I do see that the MACD is moving back towards zero. Matter of fact, it just pushed through on Friday, telling us a bullish cross is happening. Classic PPO ADX pinch. Now I'll be looking for this ADX to flatten itself out a little bit more, start to curl its way downward. But the negative DI and positive DI, extreme separation there. In that sort of position, I'd at least start to look for a bounce in the price per share just for a technical correction. MFIs, they're kind of moving their way back towards zero, just now coming out of oversold territory, trying to push through 20. Accumulation distribution. I just look for it to hold a base somewhere right around here, take on some buying pressure, stop this downward slide it's on. Chaikin money flow, very similar. Hold a baseline, start to work its way back towards zero, show it some buying pressures coming into the play, and it's not just being crushed by selling pressure. The CCI, I just want to see it hold over negative 100. Make a higher low. Don't dip back down below that level. It's kind of a key point for finding a bottom. Full stow just buried into oversold territory. That's some extremely deep levels. Not getting anything from it other than the fact that it is extremely oversold. And the tricks, it's a lagging indicator. You just never get anything from that with this sort of sell-off going on. I'm not sure fundamentally what happened, why the stock gapped down from $2.80 all the way down to $2. But clearly quite a sharp fall. I'm up here at 422, all the way down to hit this buck level over the course of just over a month. RSI, as I mentioned, still in oversold territory. This is just a technical bounce sort of play, but at these levels, the percentage gains can come pretty quickly. The risky part of it is there's not a lot of support in sight. I'd look for that $1 mark to hold, and that would be the key point on the low end for me. To the upside, want to see it push through that $1.10. It's already set itself up as a little bit of resistance. Couldn't pop through it last Thursday, and in previous days, see right there, it was trying to hold it. So that'd be the first point I'd be looking for. I think beyond that, resistance is going to be kind of scattered because the stock looks like it's been trying to find a bottom. Going to be a little bit more there around $1.17, $1.18, a little bit more there around $1.25, running right up to $1.30. That's where I'd expect to see it really start to stiffen up. Definitely a little intermittent, going to pick up some secondary resistance on the way to that level, and even up to near $1.50. Now we're getting into some historic support levels going back into July of last year. Clearly a large move from where it is. That's why I was mentioning bounces like this. The charts always have to reset themselves. This one is at exaggerated oversold levels. So now I just look for a support level to hold. And I just try and identify some resistance points. And always aware of the fact that there's a lot of bottom players out there. And if it bounces, as soon as it starts to show some signs of weakness, the profit taking usually comes in pretty quickly, which is to be expected. It's the only smart way to play them. But then on any retrace, I want to see it hold the new higher low and see if it's going to have another bounce in it to make a new higher high. And let the pattern continue and see if the stock will trend off this bottom. Volume is not bad in it. It actually picked up a little bit on Wednesday and Thursday. Traded 238,000 shares. I'd look for a surge in volume now on a green day to show some buying pressure pouring into the play and to see it reinforce that support and blow through some resistance points. These plays can be pretty fun. They can be pretty fast and furious. That's why a lot of technical traders like them. But it's important to pay attention to a bottom support and make sure that holds. And for me, it's going to be that $1 point. Those are the type of things that I'll be looking for in the fuel chart. But as always, it's merely my interpretation. I'm not a financial consultant. Strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allpennystocks.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure, and do not base any investment decisions upon any material found on the website and/or its video chart. No person employed by All Penny Stocks is a registered investment advisor or licensed broker-dealer. Thank you for watching and trade smart.